Chael Sonnen, you're going soft. What is up with that? I watched your video yesterday. I watched your video yesterday, and you were upset that Tyson Fury is calling Francis Nagano a dosser. Now, I'll admit, I don't know what a dossa is. I think you said the same thing. I don't know. It's not good. I don't want to be a dosser, I think. Francis doesn't want to be a dosser. But I tell you what, there's only one man alive that could get away with calling Francis a dosser. It is Tyson Fury. And your words, the baddest man on the planet, the greatest boxer who've ever lived. I don't know enough about boxing to be able to say that. Big fan of Mike Tyson prior to, him biting an ear off. But that's besides the point. You went on to say about how you hate and how could someone take joy? Because his boys, Tyson Fury's boys in the back were laughing as he called him a dosser and said, "You're going to get knocked out, you stiff SOB." Talking to Francis. And you were upset that people of that stature, the king, the greatest boxer in the world, is calling out, I think you call him weak and frail and inexperienced, someone who's never boxed. How could you get joy out of calling somebody out who's so much lower than you in the boxing world? One, calling out and making fun of people that are weaker than you is hilarious. Smiling Sam saying that is something else, right? No, it's great. I truly don't believe he did it in ill will. I don't believe if dosser's a terrible thing. I don't think you really meant you're a terrible thing, Francis. He's throwing some poking some fun. I have the amateur fighters that I train. I make fun of them all the time. I challenge them to step up and hit me. I said, hit me. I'm going to call you a noodle leg. Kick me in the face. Figure it out. Figure it out. That is one of the greatest things about MMA, about combat sports. You can make fun of them. You can call people that are weaker than you out. You can try and get them to stand up against you. Because if they do, oh man, does that look bad on you. If one of my amateurs ever knocked me out, good God, I'll never live it down. And that's driving them to make it the greatest match they've ever given me. The greatest match I've ever had. Tyson Fury calling, I'm just going to keep saying dosser. Calling Francis Nagano a dosser, saying you're stiff-legged and you're going to get knocked out in 3 or whatever it is he said in a British accent. He's really good at talking. I'm not crazy about the British accent, but I like his. I'm a bigger fan of the Australian accent. But now you went on to say that Francis Nagano is the same as the Lakers, maybe the greatest team to have ever been. You could even take a Lakers all-star. You have Kobe and you have LeBron and you have Shaq on there. And you have, those are the 3 Lakers I know. You have the Lakers, the greatest that have ever been. And you're putting them in a different sport. You're putting them against Peyton Manning and the Patriots, the greatest team that's ever been, but in a different sport. Of course the Lakers are going to get slaughtered. That's not fair. They're not playing different sports like that. Yes, Francis is at a disadvantage. He's never done this. But this is like taking the greatest rugby team, whatever that is, the Australian Wallabies. The Australian Wallabies and putting them against the Patriots. Are they going to get beat? Probably. More than likely they're going to get beat up. But they're still the bad. Those Wallabies are the greatest team in a similar sport that's ever been. They have a chance. And if Peyton Manning and the Patriots, Tyson Fury, go out of their way to say, you Wallabies suck and you're terrible and we're going to pounce you. You know what I'm going to do if I'm a Wallaby? I'm going to get my ass in that gym. I'm going to learn every rule there is. I'm going to become the greatest football player that's ever been. And my Wallabies are going to just stomp a hole. That is going to be my goal my entire training camp. So Tyson Fury calling Francis Nagano a dosser. So what? I don't know why you're so upset about that. It's a combat sport. He's trying to light a fire in this. He wants people to care about this. He has everything in the world to lose. You got to think, if Francis Nagano loses, if, the Australian Wallabies lose to Peyton Manning and the Furies, he's supposed to. Who cares? Okay, another MMA guy lost to a boxer. That Tyson Fury is going to put himself on the line, put himself against the most athletic, strongest, hardest hitting man on the planet. If Tyson Fury loses, if Francis Nagano catches him, that's it for Francis, or that's it for Tyson Fury. Tyson's Fury legacy is out the window. Nobody will ever talk about him being the greatest that's ever been ever again. Ever again. if that one punch from Francis lands. And so that he's going out on a limb, Tyson Fury, going out on a limb to make fun of Nagano. Say, yeah, you're stiff-legged, you have no head movement, you don't even hit that hard, probably. That's just digging his hole deeper. That is showing so much pride in what he has done and how aware he is of how good he is, putting no respect on Francis. Having his boys in the background making fun of him even. That's crazy. That makes me want to watch it. And that is one of the greatest. That's why I don't get you, Chael. You are one of the baddest men on the planet. You're 1,000-0, never been defeated. And you're offended that the biggest, baddest man on the planet, Francis Nagano, is getting teased by Tyson Fury? You're offended that the guy who has proven himself to be the greatest boxer ever lived is making fun of an MMA legend? Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why you would be offended on that. That's just building the hype. That's just adding to what could be the legacy of either of them. If Francis wins this fight, which, by the way, I'm betting on Francis. I think Francis is going to win this fight. I'll bet you, Chael. Well, we'll bet you 50 push-ups. That's it. 50 push-ups. I'll go onto your channel. I'll do 50 push-ups, and I'll say nothing but praises to you. When I win, when Francis wins, you don't have to come onto my channel. Your channel's so much bigger than mine. You do 50 push-ups off camera, but tell your audience that you did them. That's our bet. I'm Scout's Honor. I'm in. Francis loses. I'm doing 50 push-ups. I'll do them on your channel if you want me to. Otherwise, I'll just film myself and say how great you are. Tyson's going to lose, I think. And that Tyson is so willing to run his mouth, even though he risks the boxing legacy that he is building right now. That's crazy. That he's willing to put everything he has on the line to make this fight crush the Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor numbers. And I hope it does. Floyd's good. Tyson's entertaining. Conor's good. Francis is scary. And that Tyson Fury is willing to not only make the fight happen, but to run his mouth in a way that could come back and bite him in the ass. That's incredible. That's sportsmanship. I don't know much about Tyson Fury outside of your video showing me his video. Now I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his. That he is so able to seize this moment. And he's not, we all know a dosser is probably nothing terrible. Probably. So we call him a dosser. Who cares? It's a word I'm going to start using now. Unless it turns out that there's like something racist about it, then I won't use it. If dosser means anything racial, I apologize to all of whatever race it's referring to. But Chael, man up, son. Enjoy this. Don't be offended on behalf of the baddest man on the planet, Francis Nagano. Cheer him on. Help him train. Put some thoughts into his head. Try and get into Tyson Fury's head. Try and say, Tyson, you know he hits really hard. You know he's faster than anyone you've ever fought. You know he literally hits harder than a professional baseball batter hitting a baseball. It's science. It's been proven. He's done it and he'll do it again. If he lands that one punch, you're done, Tyson. Get in his head, Chael. Talk some trash back. There's not a better trash talker in the world than you. But you're getting soft. You're getting soft. By the way, Chael, I love you. I swear to God, your career path has inspired me. My YouTube channel is inspired by you. The way you speak, and we're completely different styles. You have best Chael Sonnen president. Now, when you talk about calling someone a dosser, what do you think that means? Do you think it's the way... Chael, you have these pauses. You're just great at those. I have no pauses. I just run my mouth. By the way, I got choked the other day by one of my amateurs. Oh, I lost my voice. I hope you all hear me. I'm sorry if you don't, and I'm in my garage. It's hot as balls in here. I'm sweating buckets and I just showered. Anyways, I hope you take this bet, Chael. I don't know that you'll ever see this video, but I hope you take this bet. 50 push-ups. 50 push-ups, Nagano wins. And I'll talk praises about you. I'll do it on your channel if you want. Otherwise, I'll just, film it and post it on mine saying great things about you. And you, when Tyson Fury loses, 50 push-ups. You just have to, you know, I don't even care if you do them. Just tell people you did. Anyways, I love you, Chael. You're inspirational. Francis got this.